Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine and enjoying good health with the grace of Allah Almighty. It's me Naila Faisal, your computer teacher from Multan Public School and College. This is class 4. Let's start the lesson. Open your books, unit number 2, page number 9. Our today topic is input and output devices. My dear student, all of you have seen a computer. Many of you play games on and do your homework on it. Look at this picture. You can see a keyboard and a mouse through which you enter data into the computer. You can see a monitor which displays the output. You can also see a cabinet which has a central processing unit to process the data. You may also see a printer, scanner, and microphone. These all are connected to this computer. These all devices are used for different purposes. These devices are categorized into two main groups: input and output devices. First of all, we will discuss input devices. Devices such as keyboard and the mouse, which helps you enter data into the computer, are called input devices. Now, output devices. Devices such as the monitor and the printer through which you see the output are called output devices. Input and output devices are together called computer peripherals. Now we will discuss some of the common input devices. First of all, we will discuss the keyboard. A keyboard is the most commonly used input device. It is used to enter data or text into a computer. It has keys similar to that of typewriter. Some extra keys such as function keys are available for various operations. Generally, a keyboard has 104 keys. Mouse. A mouse is also a commonly used input device. It has two or more buttons that perform different functions. The scroll wheel acts as a third button. The mouse can be clicked, double-clicked, or right-clicked to perform various tasks. It is used to select objects and text and to draw pictures on the computer. Trackball. Trackball is also a pointing device. A trackball is similar to a mouse and can be used in its place. It has a ball on the top which is rolled with a finger to move the pointer on the screen. Joystick. Students, you might have used a joystick while playing games on computer. A joystick is used to move objects like players in various computer games or the pointer on the screen. Although a keyboard can also be used for the same purpose, the joystick makes it easier by providing a better control. Now comes to light pen. A light pen is a light-sensitive device. It is commonly used to select or modify text on screen. A light pen is used for drawing objects directly on the screen. A light pen can be used to select an option on the screen by simply pointing at it. It is mostly used by engineers, architects, or designers. My dear students, a mouse, a trackball, a joystick, and a light pen. These all are called Pointing device. Why these all are called pointing devices? As they are used to point and select options on the screen. Now come to scanner. A scanner allows you to scan or transfer photo, hand-drawn pictures or text into your computer. It scans the document and converts it into the digital data. Web camera. A web camera or webcam is a camera attached to a computer. Some laptops have built-in webcams. A webcam can take a series of images which can be viewed on a computer. These images can then be transferred through the internet to another user. It is most commonly used for video chatting and video conferencing. Microphone. A microphone is used to input and record voice, sound, and music into a computer. A voice recognition computer system learns how a particular user pronounces a word. It then uses information about these speech patterns to guess what words are being spoken. A microphone is used to input voice into such systems. Now we have studied different input devices and their function. Now, keeping in mind all above given information, answer the following questions. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and learned a lot information about the input devices. See you soon, inshallah, in next lesson. Allah Hafiz.